Traders, in this video, I'm going to show you how I use machine learning and artificial intelligence to pass every single prop firm challenge and how it allows me to consistently pull money from the markets and beat the market on autopilot. So let's get into the video. So the first phase in the process is essentially you giving the machine a criteria. So for example, for this case study right now, I'm testing a strategy going long on gold. I'm taking the last 2 years worth of data, and the criteria that I'm using is basically testing 165 potential different entry signals. So an entry signal could be a break above a Bollinger Band, it could be a moving average crossover. I currently have no indicators, and my stop or limit entry blocks, which is how to get profit out of the trade, I'm testing 16 different ones, 15 different criterias. Now, the skill set in this is coming up with an idea and testing it and seeing what the results are. So the first step in the whole process is me giving this machine an entry criteria, a logic, and testing parameters. Now, obviously, there are thousands of indicators, there are thousands of potential entries and exits and profit taking and stop losses and trailing stop losses. And if you combine all of those, the potential combinations runs into the millions. So I've limited the amount of criteria. The money management for this criteria is simple: 1% per trade, starting at 1% with a few decimal spaces. And basically, I'm letting the machine do its thing. So I'm leaving this machine on for about 24 hours to see the results and to see what type of results we get, and then we can go through them. So let's actually go into the results right now. So let's look at some of the results. The top result, again, all of these use the same indicators, the same entry criteria, the same risk parameters, but the strategy itself is unique and it's different. The entry criteria is different. So this strategy, in the last 12 months worth of trading it, would have returned 143%, $143,000 in profit. So we can actually dive into the results a little bit more. And we can break down trade by trade, percentage drawdown at any one time, the annual max drawdown, and a whole host of other factors. So once we have strategies that have passed the initial criteria, in this case there's over 400, we can then take a deeper dive into the equity charts and the way it got to profit. So was there a lot of open drawdown? Was it a bit too risky? Were the position sizes or the lot sizes too much? We can really get granular until we find something within the portfolio that matches what we are looking for. So this is essentially how I create multiple algorithms to be able to trade for me using statistics and probabilities. So using data. The vast majority of you traders watching this video right now, you're more than likely a manual trader, and your trading is more than likely not based on data. It's based on drawing patterns and trend lines and support and resistance, which is what I used to do, but it's not based on data. When I changed to data-based trading and removed myself from the equation, removed my mentality and my mindset, that's when things started to change for me. So the very final step is, once you've found a strategy that, for example, fits in line with what you're looking for, has maybe 6-7% per month profit and no more than 2 to 3% daily equity drawdown, so you can pass prop firm challenges, and no more than, at any one time, 6% overall drawdown. Once you have found a strategy like that, you have to turn it into a piece of code, which turns it into an algorithm. So you can see here that the source code attached to this particular strategy is right here. There's over 3,000 lines of code. Now, I'm not a coder. I don't know what any of this means. But what I do know is how to look at data and how to analyze data, how to create profitable strategies. So that's just an example of how I create profitable trading strategies to pass prop firm challenges without doing any manual trading whatsoever. When you actually dive into the trade analysis, and when you see that the strategy that you've chosen is profitable over time, it's performed in history, it gives you the confidence that it's going to do the same thing more than likely in the current market. So if you want more information about this and how I do that, there's a link below this video somewhere that basically takes you to a free case study. Go ahead, click the link in the description and watch that. If you have any other questions or you want future videos, let me know. I'll be happy to do them.